arts are important?
I think it's a good outlet to pretty much all of humanity. Like, no matter where you're living, it's just something that everybody can be part of, no matter what. Even if you're not really good at it, it's just as long as you're enveloped in the situation, as long as you're enveloped in whatever you're creating, it's always going to be good.
I think a lot of people suffer problems with expressing themselves. Like there's a lot of blocks that people have in life, and the arts provide an avenue for people to express themselves that might not necessarily be verbal. And I think it's a way that really is universal, and I think it can definitely connect people across cultures, across languages, and I think it's really beautiful and really espousing the principles of diversity and multiculturalism.
Nice for me. It's like, what would our existence be if we couldn't share it? If we couldn't share our experiences, and because I feel like we're all desperately trying to find a way to communicate more freely. And like Anna said, it's not always about the artist. Sometimes you can see something they want to express their artist. I think it's the most important part of the experience.
What did the arts play a role in your life? How do they play a role in your life?
To keep my sanity, I have to play my violin. I have to draw, even if it's not frequently or well. There's things I have to do.
Personally, for me, I consider myself a fairly introverted person, but I know that in high school was my first experience being in play, and it really taught me to put myself out there, and I learned how to be extroverted and how, now that kind of skill I think is really useful for me in life and pursuing my career and pursuing other options for me. So I definitely think it helped me be comfortable with myself in a public space and to really put myself out there and take those risks that I probably wouldn't have done before being introduced to the arts.
It's given me a creative outlet. I've always been kind of introvert when it came to before I got into the arts, before I realized that I could semi-sing or draw whatsoever. Before I could sing whatsoever, so kind of drawing was my basis, writing was my basis, and now I found a lot more things that I could possibly be a part of, thanks to art.
That's great. How often do you guys come out to art events?
First time?
First time?
First time here.
First time here?
Yeah, because I actually came to a film festival in FSU because I was part of it, but that was this year.
What brought you out to this event here tonight?
Intro to acting, but I was actually really wanted to be a part of actually going to at least one show. Because I really wanted to go to a show last year, but our time scheduling didn't let me do it.
How about the two of you? What brought you guys out?
I'm actually from Central Florida, so I haven't been to any events here, but I've been to plenty of events in Orlando. We have the Golden Peace Film Festival, which goes on over there, which I absolutely love. And we have tons of art events that go on the weekends and stuff. So I try to make it out whenever I have a chance because I just think it's a great way to connect with people. It's just a great way to pass the time. I'm very, very optimistic in arts.
I'll pretty much go to anything with an interesting flyer.
Ah, you have flyers. Okay.
I'm a visual person.
This was a great flyer. You came out for this flyer. Yes. Do you guys think that kids get enough exposure to the arts?
Absolutely not.
No, actually, my old high school in Tallahassee, by my freshman year, the art drum program was already canceled, and they cut funding for the art program. This was also during the budget cuts, etc. But I didn't think that our arts program would have been reached because once again, as I said before, it's a creative outlet for pretty much most high school, college, and progressive older
And I'll even address a different aspect of it. It's beyond the fact that this funding is getting cut. I think it's not encouraged as an actual outlet for people to pursue. A lot of times, we do arts. I did arts in high school, and they said, oh well, this is great, this is fun. But don't think it's anything too serious. Don't take this too seriously. You have no future in this. And I think even putting those psychological barriers for kids, they just feel maybe it's a hobby. Whereas I think a lot of people have the creative potential to get really far with their talent, and even if they don't, pursue it in their adult life. Because I don't think being an adult and pursuing arts are just contradictory things. So I think there's a lot of just public opinion out there that really needs to get shifted to see this as something that's really concrete and valuable and necessary.
Can you describe maybe a great art moment in your life? One that was valuable to you, one that really spoke to you?
Well, I remember the first play that I saw when I got to college, because I didn't really go to too many plays prior to college. I think my first exposure was when I went to college. And the first play I saw was Cabaret, and that play really spoke to me. It was really touched a string with me because I come from a Jewish background. So for me, it touched a very sensitive topic for my personal and family life. So I think that was a really like strong art moment to me because it really evoked emotions that I didn't really expect, you know, going in. So.
Anybody else have a art experience they want to share?
I think anytime I've ever seen anyone dancing, really, I feel like, because like that's like the one like form of like expression that I've never been able to master. So like whenever I see other people do something to express something so beautifully that I can't ever do, it's just very powerful.
Well, thank you so much for getting into bed with the arts. Hope you guys have a great time tonight.
Thank you.
Say bye.